What is going on, guys? Rick FX here. Welcome back to yet another exciting episode of what Trading Forex with Rick FX. In today's video, as I always do it, I took a couple of trades this week. Some were good, some were bad, and I'm going to take my time and break exactly how I got this trade set up as well, share the trading psychology behind it, and also how I was able to manage my trades. You don't want to go anywhere because at the end of this video, I have a special giveaway for you. So you want to watch this video to the end to see exactly how you can be a winner of this giveaway. Without wasting much time, let's get right into today's video. But before I do that, if you are new here, kindly click on the subscribe button, turn on the post notifications, like and share this video. It's going to help the channel grow. Now let's get straight into today's video. Now if you see on my screen here, what you can see is NZDUSD. Now prior to this week opening, we had the market looking like this, and then I shared this in my weekly review which I posted on YouTube. I analyzed NZDUSD and I told you exactly what I was looking at for NZDUSD. If you haven't watched the weekly review, you can go my channel. It's the last video I posted before this one. Go and watch all my analysis for the pairs or all my projections for the pairs that I have for the week, right? So NZDUSD was right here in this area. I was bearish on NZDUSD and I was looking at these areas for a potential sell opportunity because price had just visited what a previous high. So immediately market opened and then I got my confirmation for the trade. I took an entry right here. Put my stop loss above the range, targeting these areas for my take profit, giving me a nice risk to reward of 1:2.5. I was risking about 30 pips for 76 pips, which was pretty decent. I was in this trade and this trade was moving quite well in my favor. And then on Tuesday we had CPI, which affects the dollar and affects a currency pair like NZDUSD as well. So immediately CPI came through, we saw the market pushing price all the way to my final take profit. Now talking about CPI, I have a separate content on CPI. It's already on the channel. If you haven't watched it, look for that video. I'm going to leave the link somewhere in the video, but look for that video and watch CPI. You understand what CPI really stands for and how you can trade it. This particular month's CPI was one of the perfect ones in terms of my entry criteria. So in the CPI video, I spoke about how I enter my trades, and I said there are two ways I take my trades when it comes to CPI. It's either I'm already in the existing trade based on the currency pairs already existing movement in confluence with what market structure. So if you look at this particular trade example, I was already in a trade for NZDUSD, and this is the classical scenario or example of what fundamentals aligning with technical. So the fundamentals just came in and swept my trade all the way to final take profit. Nonetheless, for a currency pair like gold, for which I traded CPI as well, I didn't take my entry here before the news was released. I actually waited for the results to be released, and then I got my entry on the 15 minutes time frame, just like I taught you guys in the previous video. So if you look right here, this CPI is one of the best CPIs that we've had in a long while, because these figures right here were speaking strength for the USD, and then there was no disparity in the figures because they were all speaking the same language. I mentioned earlier that sometimes you can have some of the figures being positive for the dollar and then some indicating negative, and then when it happens that way, it becomes quite confusing. But this is a perfect example where all of them are speaking the same language. So what happened was that I just had to wait for this particular candle to close, that is this 15 minutes candle, and right from here I wrote this all the way down. So this gave me an extra of 200 pips, but I didn't catch all of these 200 pips though. I only traded this particular candle, and then that was enough for me because I went in with quite bigger lot sizes. On Thursday, I was anticipating the reversal on gold. Initially, I was looking at this particular low here for a potential long volatility range, but I realized that the market was finding difficult to actually get to this level. So I had to just really look here and see what other levels the market could potentially use to reverse. And then I saw that, okay, there was a little bit of a hold up right here, so I might as well just consider this zone as well. So on early Thursday morning, I was observing this, and then I kind of really liked the confluence that I was getting here in terms of price action. Once this candle closed, I jumped in on a quick buy right here, and I was out with some amazing profits. This is gold, so it is highly volatile. Any small movement can make you a lot of money, right? So that right here is how I just got two simple trades. Before that, or prior to that, I took about 2 losses on GBPJPY and then EURJPY. So GBPJPY, I was looking at this particular area right here, as I discussed in the weekly review, for a potential sell off from this zone. Now I got my confirmation as usual, established my risk, and I took the trade. The market moved in my favor for about 30 to 40 pips, and then it totally reversed. These things happen, so when it happens, you don't take them to heart. You just move on to what the next setup. Same thing happened on EURJPY as well. But for EURJPY, yes, I had this particular area in mind as a resistance where the price should ultimately get to. But prior to that, this was giving me some kind of confirmation for a sell. And then when I looked out for my confluence to back that particular trade decision, I realized that I could have my resistance trend line coming in all the way from here. So I had this as the insertion of the trade right here. I had this level as 0.1, 0.2 right here, and then this was my 0.3. So when I got my confirmation, which I didn't really let the candle close because it was quite a very huge one, I jumped in way before this candle closed. I jumped in somewhere around here, put my stop loss above the range, and then targeting these lows for my potential take profit. This, just like GBPJPY, also gave me about 30 to 40 pips and then totally reversed and found its way back to this level. So the next level I'll be interested in for a possible trade idea for EURJPY will be this level that I've marked here. And this time around, I want to be more patient because I already took an L here. I want to make sure that I get a nice setup before I risk another money on this particular trade, right? So those were like the main setups that I've been able to take advantage of for this particular week, right? I hope you'll be able to learn one or two from them as I continue with this session. This video is sponsored by the FOREX Founder, one of the leading firms when it comes to what the prop firm industry, right? If you're looking for a place to scale up your trading and look for capital, I can recommend the FOREX Founder because I've been using them for some time now personally, and I've not really been having any complications yet, right? This month, they are running a promotion on all challenges that you decide to purchase. You can get about 50% off all challenges by using the promo code TFF50M. I'm going to leave the flyer somewhere in the video. Just follow the instructions and you can get an amazing discount of 50% off any challenge purchase. Also, I'll be giving out 3 $25,000 challenge accounts to my followers. If you want to be a part of this giveaway, kindly follow me on Instagram at RICK__FS. I'm going to leave the link somewhere in the description. By the time this video will be uploaded, you will have seen a post on my Instagram detailing exactly how you can be part of the challenge and then win an account for yourself. So that is the gift that I have for you guys today. And before I leave, kindly click on the link in my description to join the RICK Telegram community where I drop trading signals and also educational content like this. Do well to follow me on all social media platforms at RICK__FX, especially on Instagram and on Twitter. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.